Yes.
Hello, everyone. This is a very, very short little episode in between. We are not role playing, we are updating character sheets. Me and Brian are sitting here just reviewing Rock before the final arc of the story. And that's going to be interesting because between adventure and between things and etc., Rock accumulated a lot of experience. A lot of experience that is going to spend in order to improve his character. So we're going to have more dots, probably a new professions, and things that are going to be spent as much as possible. So, welcome everyone to this in-between session, and let's dive right into it. You guys can see Rock character sheets in front of everyone. And just to give you a quick roundabout, what we are looking at, we have name, Rock to Scare, what his race is, ethnicity in this case. We never gave him age, height, and weight, but we leave this up to interpretation. And he comes from Marseille in Fredeker. And he doesn't have sorcery, because as we know, um, Rock doesn't like sorcery. He has some weird psionic ability they unlocked, but it's more in all of it in his mind. And we have his professions: assassin, smuggler, fixer, merchant, and sailor slash navigator. I want to start immediately with this because I know that we have a new professions coming right up. That it will be Brian.
Yes, I'm here. I'm letting you do your intro.
Yeah, that was it. So we are
All right, all
well.
right, all right. Yep. I think we were going with a mechanic or machinist kind of profession. That's what we were shooting for. I don't know the exact name, but he's been all the stuff he's been doing on the ship and the stuff that he's been aiming more for technical knowledge than anything else. Since he's not really up with magic and religion, that's not really his dig. Uh, he's more into technical stuff now. So that's where I was leaning. So if we would so a
Absolutely.
technical
And
profession.
yeah, this technical profession is called gadgeteer.
Okay, catch tier.
Gadgeteer. Invention, tactical device, mechanical ingenuity. That's kind of the vibe that we are going for, and we are going to put it right there. That immediately will make you spend the 20 points needed for the profession and immediately unlock a series of things that we will dive it right into it, and we are going to see some dots coming up.
Sure.
Um, okay, so for now we're going to normal, just to because we want to have the same color, and we don't want a strange thing. So first thing first, we got a dot in crafting that we already have, so let's stay there.
Saving that money. Let's go.
Saving that money. Investigation, same. Perception, pretty much the same. Stealth, also the same. But we got something in survival, yes, also the same. Animal handling, that is a new one.
Ooh, neat.
A little bit, and fencing, that is it. So why taking this skill, this profession where most of the skill already overlap? Because of the special skill that you unlock. You need to choose one between quick creation, field tinker, and improve utility. Just to give you an idea of what they do.
Sure.
Quick creation is once per encounter, you rapidly assemble a small device, a lockpick, a smoke bomb, a signal flare. You take 1 round in order to do so. Even like a signal flare or a similar tool, something easy, something that you can assemble, quickly. While you do so, you get a +2 on the crafting roll, or an eventual thievery related check while you're using the device as well. So, for example, if it's like a quick lockpick you're making together in order to open a door, you go for the thievery directly. But in that case, because it's a you know mm, rapidly assembled device that you made it on the spot, you get that +2. And that is the special skill quick creation. The other one is Field Tinker. You gain permanent +1 on crafting and investigation while repairing equipment, analyzing mechanics, or disabling traps. And that is can be very good. And last but not least, improvise utility. One per session, you can create a quick use tools that grant a +3 to a single survival, crafting, or perception check that you or another player can roll.
It's actually much tougher than I thought when I got this choice because I'm sitting there going, well, Rock is kind of like a support character in a really weird way. Like a lot of
Yeah,
his abilities ping off of when somebody messes up, he covers for them or something.
yeah,
So like, so it's tough, right? So
yeah. I
one
know.
route, no, because one route is okay. It makes sense as the smuggler and the assassin and all these other professions. The quick, build thing makes the most sense, right?
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay, in a pinch, he has a way out. And then the second choice, is like, okay, disarming traps will be useful because we might run into those. We haven't run into a lot of them yet, but we might. Um,
Also, you are going to, that's something that
we,
Rock
we, we,
knows.
yeah, Rock knows that we're going into a place that has traps. And
Yeah,
so, like, all of these options are relatively good, right?
yeah.
Um, and then the third one gives just a straight bonus. I think
Well, it's not
yeah,
just a straight bonus because it's like +3. That is
right,
probably the biggest bonus you can give.
right.
But it's also and
Once
also
per
give it to
session.
once per session, and also is on specific skills: survival, crafting, or perception. It's not like a flat +3 on something.
Okay. I'm going to trust my party members that they will have the ability to do the things they need to do, and I'm going
Mhm.
to go with the middle road and take the trap, taking care of traps and removal of that stuff.
So, File
Yeah.
Tinker will be put here
Right.
in your uh, special skill section.
Right.
And let me adapt it. And there you are.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is mostly for you, not for everyone is watching, but just to give you an idea.
Sure.
Of course, a gadgeteer has a catalog of things, the devices they can make, and etc. They don't immediately start with one.
Right.
I gave you, things like smoke sphere, flash capsule, grappled hook, mechanical lock picking kit, signal flare device, spring traps, all of those things. There is a list of things that you already have that you can use as inspiration for the kind of things you want to create. It's
Gotcha.
going to be difficult to do it in the middle of the desert, but you never know.
Nice. Okay. And that's listed as inspiration for things, so I can adapt those. Like for
Yeah,
example, instead of grappling hook, it might be more fun to have like sort of like a gauntlet or something that you could like like Batman up things.
yeah. I understand that. Yes, absolutely, it can be. We can just discuss about it. Mechanically speaking, going to do something very similar,
Right.
But in terms of flavor and such like, up to you.
I mean, because we're thinking about the technology of the time, it would be kind of like a bulky buckler kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like that's what it would look like, and it'd just be
yeah,
like, okay, I need to get up there, so we would launch it off and like grab on and then zip myself up.
yeah.
But
Sounds good for me. Now I'm going to ask you one thing.
specializations, isn't it? Because we have a lot
Yes,
there.
yes. We reach. This is for everyone. We reach 6 profession, so you max out. You cannot take more. And in this game, you decide which one of those are going to be your major and which one are not. So you can have up to 3 major and we are going to get, like just to remind ourselves what you are good at. You still can do the rest, of course,
Hmm.
but those are the ones that you are going to, you are able to improve beyond the limits.
Okay. So my thoughts on this, and this is purely because I'm purely like a very narrative kind of guy, is I think it should be the bottom three. I think it should be merchant, I think it should be sailor, navigator, and I think it should be gadgeteer because this represents that Rock has been kind of moving away from his past. You know what I'm saying? Like those are
Yeah, you're
things he
not an
used to do.
assassin anymore. You're
He,
not a fixer.
I'm not really a fixer anymore. I'm moving into the idea of like just selling things and working a ship and building things and like he's moved away from that. So it makes more sense for me to upgrade the bottom three and say those are the things he's working towards.
Absolutely, absolutely. That means also because of this, you're going to unlock an extra special skill,
Oh,
and this one is it's a choice between all of those three professions. So
oh
bear with me
man.
for a moment.
Yeah. I was about to say, all right.
Yeah. So bear with me for a moment while we go to um, pretty much the tier, the better tier of the skills that the special skills you're going to have while you do those things. So let me just adjust a couple of things here to make sure that you got everything, and I'm going to tell you. In the meantime, are you thinking about what you want to improve in terms of um, your normal skills?
Is my so I'm gonna probably increase the spells and enhancements section, because they're like one dot in each of those, and some of them have no dots at all, which I probably want to bring those up a little bit. And I don't know exactly. I gotta look at the costs for that. I
Mhm.
think it's on the sheet, but I just gotta look it up. Let's see. Did I not have that open? Cool. So we've got. Can I zoom? Sorry, I'm just gonna open up my version of it so I can see better.
No, of
Character.
course, of course. But just to give you an idea, you know, just
Oh yeah, actually that's helpful to the right though, because I wanted to
yes.
look.
So skill cost from value, 1 to 2, from
Gotcha.
value 3 to 12, 4, and etc. Just a reminder for everyone what a major and a minor profession means. Now, if let's say you want Brian wants to put one of the skills that is already as on a value of 3 to a value of 4 or even a 5, he can do it, but only on the 3 major one. The minor profession will cap at 3. That is still a good, don't get me wrong, it's still a good value, but this is the best they can do.
Now, if they overlap, does that mean that the
They
skill?
overlap, there's no problem, you
Okay,
can
just
shorten.
right. Okay,
Yes.
because I know a few of these do, so that's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
no, for example, Assassin and Gadgeteer, they both have fencing, so with Gadgeteer, you can improve your fencing, even up to 5, even if technically speaking, you will not you will be not able to with Assassin.
Okay. And with magic, is the point values the same or is it different? Because I can't see the other side of the sheet. Like, does it cost more to improve
No,
magic?
no,
Okay.
the magic stuff, in your case, psionic stuff is different because you start with a value of 1,
Right.
because those things you already, the difference is you already know those, but
Right.
you're not very good at, so you can actually improve them.
Gotcha.
While for those one, this is the best you can do with what you have, okay, with the profession and the things you learn over time.
Okay.
So in this case, Cheru, if it wants to go from 0 to 1, it costs you 6 points, while
Okay.
Wraith will go for 10 and etc.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it is a different cost, so I got to keep
Yes, it's
that
a
in
different
mind.
cost. Yes. Also to um, let you understand the difficulty of learning magic or special abilities. They cost more than the basic ones.
Okay,
You know,
gotcha.
this is mundane. Everyone can do that. This is you only. um,
Okay. So, let's see. What would be easier for you to start with the magic stuff, or do you start with the main skills? Because then we could just like focus in on that part of the sheet. You know?
mm, so just a moment.
Sure. Let me see where I'm gonna look at the full list here. Wagner, I probably want to upgrade. Oh, right. These are the. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that first. That makes more sense.
Okay, so in the meantime, I was finishing up with the special skills.
Sure.
So you need to choose between those nine. So I'm going to introduce them. Sorry for the lengthy explanation. So, Invention of Wonders. Once per encounter, you can deploy a versatile gadget such as a flash device, a groping launcher, mechanical scout, and etc. That get device grant you +4 to the next related roll or impose a -2 on an enemy roll. Um, the other one is tactical gadgetry. After studying a battlefield or environment, you place a mechanical trap or device, and the next enemy interacting with that area suffer -4 on their roll or takes up 1d6 damage. So you choose what the effect will be. And Clockwork Assistant. You deploy a small mechanical companion that assists you with a task. Once per scene, you can grant a +2 crafting, investigation, or perception check. And that is for the gadgeteer.
Okay.
Then we move to the merchant. Bartend Mastery. Once per session, you reroll a failed persuasion, deception, or insight check during a trade, negotiation, or political exchange. When you do so, you add a +1d6 to the new roll. That match also with some of your psionic skills.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I probably wouldn't pick that one.
Yeah, no, of course. Exploit the market for 1 hour. You gain inside knowledge to of a town or a port, and etc. And during that time, you gain a +3 to all social check tied to commerce or economic leverage.
Yeah, I was staring at that one, but we'll keep going.
Yes, yes, of course. Trade convoy. Declare the existence of a past trade route or contract, one per session. You may summon local help or resource in the form of items, mounts, shelter, or black market goods. It's more like it doesn't automatically give you an advance. It's more like, okay, I declared that I did this, and at that point, I give you an advantage to your rolls in order to, obtain those things.
Hmm.
Um, and now we move to your navigator/sailor profession. Degi map the unknown.
Hmm.
Once per session, you can try to uncover a secret passage, shortcut, or alternate route in a complex or hostile environment. That that kind of uncovering, investigation check and etc. is a +3. So you reduce the target number, by 3 during that thing during that roll. Surveyor advantage. Once per encounter, after studying the area or the map or the battle map, you can grant a +2 to all allies' evasion for 1 round due to tactical positioning, because you know the place.
Right, and I already have sort of skills that lean on what was it, getting out of bad situations. We haven't had to use them yet, but I have several of them.
Yeah. Uh, and now chart the fault lines. Detect a weak point, trap, overlook, clue in a room, hall, corridor, or terrain feature. You gain a +4 to your next investigation or navigation check in that area.
Hmm.
Does any of those, you know, tickle your fancy?
The problem is several do. You're gonna have they're
Absolutely, as
they're all
usual.
for all completely same problem, all for completely different things, right?
Yeah,
Like a lot of these are going to be very good in a short while, and some of these will just be good
overall.
storyline. Yeah, overall story wise, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So from a purely combat or not combat well maybe combat advantage, surveyor's advantage seems like the best choice. Then
Hmm.
there's one with setting traps, which will be fun for sure,
Yes.
but overall does it really give enough to the party to be, you know what I mean? At that one time is great, you know.
Yeah,
Or
no, of course, understandable.
but I
The thing
gotta
is,
yeah.
I know what's coming.
Yeah. I know. I like teasing a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
choose. It's gonna be Clockwork Assistant because it's just so cool. It's so cool. Like I can make a little robot buddy. It's like
Yes.
a
Yeah, it's
steampunk
going
bot.
to be like like a Steam gadget
Yeah.
things that can actually have the shape that you want. It
Cause
can even
it's
be
yeah.
like a mechanical snake.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. I basically he has like a mechanical snake that like he's like when he doesn't use it, it kind of just is on him. Like it's kind of like wrapped around him, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
But like because it's just so cool in a situation where you'll meet this character, you'll have this like, what the heck is that? Oh, that's my friend. He lives
yeah.
on me.
That's my helping friend.
And because if he works a shop later, it'll be so much fun to have the little.
Yeah,
Can you get that for me?
absolutely. Good. So we we have a list of special skill. You max out that, you know,
Yeah.
that's it complete.
Yep.
Now, we need to spend those points.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of chunk of points.
Yes.
But luckily, magic's expensive, so that'll make things a little easier.
Hmm.
Let's see. So first off, I want to improve Wagner. So that's gonna be 16 points right off the bat.
Right off the bat. So, okay, Wagner goes from one so from 0 to 2, I'm presuming, by the way you're describing it.
Uh, it seems like one of the more useful things in his utility belt. That is his mind. So I think we're gonna go with that. So yeah, two. Two sounds good.
Sounds great for me. And yeah, please.
All right, yeah. Keep. I want to keep a running total on my end too. What are we at?
So you were at 139 minus 16, so 123.
123. Okay. Let's look. I'm just gonna look back at my list
Yeah, of
and
course.
let's see. Okay, what is Doran at? Let me look back again. Zoom meeting. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna do the same for Doran.
Okay, so another 16 goes out of the window.
Yep. Well, I knew this was gonna be expensive, so
I know, absolutely.
because this is another one that, in case somebody gets attacked, I can use this instead. So that's more important to me.
Hmm.
Let's see. Okay, next up,
Hmm.
I'm gonna actually just let me. I have too many tabs open. This is what the problem here is. All right, let me do that. All right, so I move that over here.
Yep.
And I just
So
put like a line through something.
no, and so nothing.
All right, I want to see what if wine and sorrow are the ones I want to increase. Emotional numbness. Yeah, no, not really. Cold wind probability. Yeah, can we already improved that one? No, we didn't. Okay, yeah, we're gonna improve Saru 1.
Saru will. Okay, so the cold
Saru,
mine.
yeah, we'll go up to
Saru,
1.
yeah, to 1.
And
So,
and then Rock's remembered self will go up to 2.
okay.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And
Yeah.
then Change perception roll, then I can get a bonus to do right. So I'm aiming for the reactionary skills rather than the upfront ones. So that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
Me.
did I increase? No, the wrath thing can stay where it is. Okay, what are we at?
We are 91.
91 points. All right. Now we're going to work on some skills.
Yeah, I presume you do.
All right. Okay, let's just burn some points here. Crafting by 2 dots.
So crafting goes up to three?
Yep.
No, just to two?
No, 2 dots.
So 2 dots. So value of three.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means minus 12 minus 6, so minus 18 in total.
Yep.
Then
No, let's see. We're gonna increase acrobatics up another dot.
hmm
All right. He's been doing a lot of sword fighting, so we're gonna increase fencing up a dot.
Okay. Oh, good.
All right. Now, I gotta see if I can, but I'm gonna try to bring persuasion up a dot because
Persuasion up a dot.
because
You can.
that is his big thing. That is gonna be expensive.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you want to go up to four. Okay, you're going to spend big 16 point to
Big
get.
old. Yep. Inhuman. I want him to be the character that you go. He is unhumanly persuasive. It's like
Absolutely, he is. This is one of the highest we ever reach on a persuasion. So yes,
okay. What are we at for points? Because that was a good chunk.
33.
Okay. Okay. We're doing good.
We're doing
Uh,
good.
navigation up a dot because he's been working the ship and doing that stuff. So boat stuff.
Okay, both stuff it is, and also makes sense because you also made a sailor one of your major.
All right. Let me think now.
Now
Thievery
we
does.
have 21.
Okay. Now it
So
gets a little bit more
dicey.
hairy, dicey.
Um, do you want to improve your defenses, like your dodge, especially because, as you said, you have fought quite a lot.
I'm deciding between if I want to increase my dodge or my stuff to say, hey, there's a thing over there. I should probably not be there. So like, it's either perception, investigation, or like dodge, right? Like it's that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
unless you took that persuasion down a notch and you still have 16
Heck no.
points.
That's not the
No,
rock.
okay,
That's
no,
not the rock way. That does not. That's not how he does things.
fair
His
enough.
his tendency is to try to not get into a fight if possible. But he sure as hell will finish it. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, bring dodge up a point. There's a good chunk.
Yes, so that means there's going to be some improvement in that sense, but yes,
Is it possible? I'm
yeah.
just checking the math to bring it up another point. Do we have enough points for that, or are we done?
Okay, so minus 12, if we got to 9 points,
Okay. So I'd have to like take something
you can
away.
improve something from 1 to 2.
I could improve something from 1 to 2, or I could step back on one of my other skills.
Exactly.
Okay. Take acrobatics back 1. Bring dodge to 4. Then make him like really. He's not as acrobatic. He just more like doesn't like getting hit. It's like it's just we're
Okay,
just
yeah, I
shifting
see.
it to now. It's more like okay, he doesn't wear a lot of armor, but he's very hard to hit.
Okay,
You know,
so you are left with only 5 points.
sounds good. What to do with those 5 points?
You
Can
cannot do anything because everything costs 6 or more.
damn it all. Uh,
You know
and
what? This is the last
uh, uh,
possible update.
what is it like a point somewhere? If you add a few
It's,
points,
yeah, I'm going to give you 1 point. So you have
sure.
6 points.
You know what? Because you chose, you go ahead. You figure it out. Where's that point going?
I would say history.
Sure. That's fine. He just because he's part of it at this point, so he just gets a point of history.
Yeah,
There you
why
go.
not? Yeah, you also learn quite a lot about clan Akito's history and etc. over
And like
time.
people talking about religion around him 24/7, and so
Seven,
.
yes, that will go to religion, but technically speaking,
Yeah, well, yeah.
history is good enough in this case. And that's it. We spend all the points.
Okay,
Now there's going to be some changes on this character sheet.
absolutely.
First of all, first of all, your evasion will skyrocket because now this dodge is 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got on a evasion of 15.
Yep.
That goes up, 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 up. This is already a good point. And other things that is going to go up are your health points quite a bit. So you start with usually 10. Plus, you get a a bonus of 10 for each dot you have in your endurance, uh, plus your +1. So it will be a 43. Okay,
Yeah.
but now for every time you hit a 3 value on a skill, you
Oh,
had you had you had a +5 HP because you got skill value 3 equal plus HP plus your
right.
endurance modifier. So let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So um, there are going to be 30 more points on top of your 43. So you
Right.
got 63
Oh, wait, wait,
HP.
wait. You said 30, right? He had 40
Yes,
before, so it's 70, isn't it?
73.
I'm just you counting with you. So,
No, no, you're right. You're right. I'm better at math.
hey,
Happens.
you're better than me. I just happened to catch it that time. That's all.
So you got this healthy chunk of health.
He
Health.
doubled his health points already, and we're not even talking about the fours yet. I think there's one for fours as well, isn't there?
No,
Value.
it is
Oh,
not.
three, just three. Okay.
There's 3. No, no. Look, there is a 3
Yeah.
and a value of 5.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, five
And
is.
when you got a value of 5, you got 6 HP plus endurance.
Well, if I adjust all my stats and give him a persuasion of. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm perfectly fine with what I have. Thanks.
Yes, especially because now you are very much more, just more resilient to to survive the harsh environment of Akitos. That also give you an idea, because I'm giving you all of this. That's give you also an idea how strong your enemy is going to be. But anyway,
That special skills side is getting a little. I'm gonna have to get like a little wiki for myself.
okie dokie. So, are we happy with Rock?
Rock. I'm happy with Rock. Though, could we mark the? I know I could do it myself, but can we mark the three professions that he's permanently locked into?
Absolutely.
That way,
I will.
we go. Not that he's going to get any further enhancement, maybe, but you know,
I will. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So color burn to just give it that feelings that we have,
sure.
uh, and also we're going to put a little symbol.
Feel like these are locked
You know.
at this point. Yep. Okay.
So you got to, as a quick reminder of, like, those are my main 3.
Right. Okay.
Sounds good. So yeah, I think everything is good except for one last thing that we need to check together.
Sure.
Your loot.
Oh, I haven't been thinking about it recently, so
Yes. So recently, like, for everyone that is following us, they had a major fight, and they looted a bunch of peoples. So we are going to look at that, and tell me if there is anything that you are going to take with you from those enemies that you defeated.
okay. Let's
Just to
see.
give you an idea, the Veil Revolver and the Kopesh Sword are being taken by Jarvis.
Okay.
Uh, most and also the Ironbound gauntlets are being taken by Hotpot. The
Okay.
rest is still there.
All right. And where is that list so I can look at it?
You go to our gaming group.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, right. I think I might have even pinned it.
yeah, you pinned it.
Okay. Is it the consumable loot, armor loot? Okay, yep. These are the piles. Weapon loot.
Yeah, yeah. You got from
Oh
weapon loot
my.
to armor to eventually consumable.
Flask. Not really good at throwing stuff. Let's do that now. And then, I think. Has
Hmm.
anyone taken the Desert Sun tonic?
You Oddpot did, but not all of them. There are
Okay.
five of them. You took only one. So if you want this one,
Yeah, I will take a Desert Sun tonic
perfect.
because I think everybody's gonna probably need one of those. I'm gonna take one of the Veil incense. That seems like something he'd be like, yeah, I don't like magic. Let me know where it is. Uh,
Okay, let me double check. The veil incense. Yes, you can take one because
yeah,
the other one is being also taken.
okay. I can't really see him taking the leather armor because he's already got armor.
I mean,
Gear
you
bullet.
can just that you
Yeah,
leave
there.
this one behind.
That's just weird. Sorry, it's a little bit of a list, so just give me one.
Okay. It's a little bit of a list for everyone, so in the meantime, people can see me struggling with adjusting the your your character sheets.
What does what will if I change to the tribal gear, what will that change for my character sheet? Because it says 4 bulwark, right? And I'm just gonna look at my armor here.
Your normal cloth is 3. Yes.
Okay. And what other bonus does my nomad cloth give me besides being, a 3 bulwark and the correct, kind of clothing?
Um, you have a +4 against environmental penalties from heat.
Okay. And then the other armor gives me a rerolled fail survival or tracking check.
Yes.
Let me look at my stat sheet for a second here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Survival is 2. Tracking is non-existent, isn't it? Let me just say.
Tracking is also including in survival.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you.
But also in consider it more like
And
investigation.
so 2 dice. Uh, nah, a thought, but I don't think I'll do that. Eh, Oh my God, 8 bulwark is probably heavy as hell.
Yeah,
Suffering.
it is. So a medium plate armored with 8 bulwark means also you got a -2 on evasion.
I like this. Oh, but the bull. Okay. I am gonna wear the military coat of produce armor.
Okay, okay, I
You see
see.
where we're going with that?
I see where you're going. So you're going to look like an official
Yep.
military guard of
Yes.
Verjus.
Yes, I am.
I see what you're trying to do.
These were with me. These guys are with me. Don't worry about it.
Um, I mean, I will. I mean, I gave you the opportunity, so it is on me.
But I'm just saying it's okay. So the bonus is +2 to persuasion or intimidation. This is both his like kind of thing, and then normal soldiers and guards are just gonna be like, "Oh, he's one of us."
Pretty much.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. Yeah, okay. Because also it's a nice set piece. It's like, what the hell? You're working with a guard? Uh,
So I'm going to readjust a few things here. At the moment, I just put them everything here, but of course it's a little bit too packed, so I will adjust
right,
it.
and it doesn't seem to be too heavy, so it's not like it's gonna slow me down. It's just gonna be funny.
But no, when you got to 5, bulwark is going to give you a minus on evasion,
But
just a
yeah,
minus
okay.
one.
but it's just a -1. I'm willing to take that with my extreme levels of dodge, so that's fine.
Fair enough. So military coat, it will go here.
And it increases my armor too, which my armor goes up like 2 or
Yes,
something like
your
that.
bulwark. Yeah, the bulwark is your armor, but -1 EV means evasion. So you know what I'm talking about. So you know that your evasion will be a 14.
Yeah.
Still very good, especially because every time I hit you, you absorb 5
Yep.
plus scale 7.
Yep. You see where I'm going. You see where I'm going. Just
Absolutely.
doing some meta, unfortunately. But it does. Not only is it meta, it's also what Rock would do. It goes, hey, wait a minute. I could just pretend to be a guard.
Yeah. No, no,
Uh,
absolutely. It makes sense. It makes sense, and I'm glad you are choosing this.
okay, curved saber. No, I already have pretty good swords, so I'm not too worried about. No, I have the dual blades, and that's what I'm sticking with. Ceremonial blade. Does the ceremonial blade do extra damage to Garvis? Just out of curiosity.
To Garvus, no. To Jarvis,
It
no.
says creatures or people aligned with ocean.
Oh, yes. You're right.
It's
You're right.
extra
Sorry.
damage.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Aligner with ocean, yes. Technically speaking, um, Jarvis is not aligned with ocean.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Technically speaking, you
just a
can you can
thought.
argue the fact that is now following the 5 currents, so he's aligned with all of them.
Hmm.
However, it's a very fine line because at the moment he's also, most of the time he was referring to ocean. Yes, so I will rule it out that yes, it does.
I just I did. I'm not actually gonna do it, but I. He looks over the gear and goes, "This seems wrong," and just kind of pushes it aside. Uh, let's see. Sand spear. Uh, barbarous harpoon. I'm not probably gonna be on that. There's definitely somebody who claimed the carbine cannon, and I don't really need it.
Yeah, you can imagine that
I'm
Jarvis.
sure somebody took that. Yeah.
Yeah, you took it immediately. It's like, oh, a nice new gun. It's mine.
Hey, are those Jin blades the same ones I have? I have to look at my sheet. Let's see.
The Ventogene twin blades, yes, are exactly the same.
Oh, it's a spare pair of blades. Okay. Hmm. I am not that great with a throw roll, so I'm not going to take those. I'm kind of curious to take the other set of twin blades, but I don't see when I'm going to need a second set. So I'll just leave the weapons behind.
Okay, fair
Let's
enough.
see. We can probably sell them or something. We're going to need money. Uh,
Yeah, consider this. On top of this, most of the stuff you are not taking is stay with the crew,
yeah, that's the
and they
other
are
thing.
going to need it. And also on top of that, you guys loot a total of 1,650 silver.
Okay. And I think that's going to be it because he ended up getting. And I looked at the three lists, which was the armor, the weapons, and the consumables, right? And there wasn't anything
Yes.
else.
No,
Okay. So
there was nothing else
overall,
that was,
yeah.
valuable for what you guys need.
So I got the Desert Sun Tonic, the Veil Incense, and the funny coat. That'll be, I'm sure, a great moment later.
Yeah, the thing is, you're leaving Fajus. However, you are getting to a Kairos. So, so you still have, like, I will say, like, not exactly this, not exactly the same city guard vest,
All right.
but, like,
That it works in his favor though because he could be like, they're not going to know his commander. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he's just a city guard from a different group. You know, and he's just doing a thing. So in a way, it's kind of better because it's not like they can go to their commander and be like, we saw one of your guards walking around with this group of people. He's just on a mission from the other city. That's all.
yeah, or maybe he's on, or maybe he's on annual leave.
He's on leave and he's just traveling.
Okay,
But
so now you have, a little bit more things, a little bit more spread correctly and etc. The consumable and things are here with your weapons, and the inventory is here with your Fajus military coat.
okay, gotcha. And so yeah, okay. So now we have a twin-bladed guard from the city of Fajus. That's fine. It's just
Yes, absolutely. I like where this is going. Are we happy? We got to,
I think we're good. I think we have a set character, and it'll be interesting to see how he uses all that to bullshit his way out of situations as he normally does.
yes. And so before we conclude here, just a quick things. As you guys see, our character sheets, everything. If you follow so far, you didn't get bored. You now know a little bit more about the behind the scene of how this things is working. And now we have a character. I think is the first character win to skill a 4. That's not bad at all. And unfortunately, we're not gonna see it get to 5, at least not in this adventure. However, Brian, you're
Yes,
looking at Rock. You're looking at what you've done so far and where you are heading.
gotcha.
How do you feel about it?
I feel that Rock has what he needs. He's got a way to kind of prevent him from in a pinch to deal with his dehydration. That he has. He doesn't get the bonus from the other armor, but he gets bonuses in the way that Rock would want bonuses. Like, yeah, you're right. I don't have the environmental bonus, but I have the bonus of if somebody comes to talk to us, be like, oh, sorry, I was just watching these guys. It's fine. Like he has the
Mm-hmm.
bonus in the talking to people stuff, which is what he's good at. And he is definitely more dexterous and hardy than he was when he started his journey. So this is good. He's moving in the direction of. I feel like a guy with a troubled past into a guy that runs the store and be like, "Oh, I used to be an adventurer," you know, that sort of character. So that's fine. I have a question though about his robotic critter.
Yes.
How did we gotta assume that he had to be built it before he left? Like it was just kind of sitting in his workshop, like, or does he have to like work on it on the road up to where we're going? Which also could be a different kind of issue.
What do you think?
I think in my experience, it's probably something that has already been kind of tooled around in his
Mm-hmm.
room, and
Mm-hmm.
that like he'll have most of it done. It might not be completely ready, like he might be tinkering with it until he gets on the road, but it's something that was sitting around the workshop between things.
Yeah, I feel like it is the best course of action.
Yeah,
You spend quite some times on the ship trying to fix things and etc. So yeah, it makes sense also because of this that you unlock the gadgeteering profession and you started to tinker and create this little snake companions, like little
right, because
mechanical.
he was already working on, and I don't know if that's finished or not. He was also working on something to help the ship itself. He used some of the
Yes.
components from the other tiers, like gears and things, to increase the ship's not speed, but like turning and things like that.
Yeah, no,
So,
no, absolutely. You were doing that. Unfortunately, also, if I remind you, you were doing with Greenwald. That is a lot
oh, I
fast.
lost my buddy to work on stuff. Yeah, that I can understand why Rock was very mad at that guard because
Yes,
he wanted to kill that guard and do it the hard way, but
so badly, so bad. But yes, all makes sense. So you have this, it's not completely working right now. You're still finishing to, tune it up, touch up. But, it's like almost like when you see a mechanical arm and they do this, they move with
right.
the screwdriver and the hand just like,
Or like I said, it's one of those things where like if you had like a kind of a shot before they get on the boat, he's like just a few more tune-ups and maybe you'll start working. He's like tinkering it with
yes.
his screwdriver.
And we are going to go, like in a few moments during your traveling in the middle of the desert, you are going to maybe I'm going to ask you for a couple of crafting roll to
Yeah.
just to see how you're doing with that. but you can consider that the skill, the Clockwork Assistant, is there.
Right,
You
because
you can use it.
it would be weird for it just to suddenly be there. Like,
Yeah.
it's much like the conspiracy from the other session where it's like I need to have a scene where people are talking because or else it doesn't make any sense. It's like just pulled out of nowhere, you know?
No, absolutely. Okay, and with that, thanks for everyone for watching, and thanks for everyone to following us on this specialization and making rock even more deadly and more, I would say, persuasive.
Colorful.
Definitely
Make
persuasive.
rock colorful.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So we thank you all. See you next time.